Hello and welcome to Dotto Tech. Today on the show, we're going to share a few secrets with you, productivity secrets, and ways to use all of this fantastic technology to make yourself more efficient. We're going to begin, though, by looking at security and maintenance, and as I mentioned, productivity. Now, no man is an island, and no computer is either. Maintaining and protecting our PC is becoming a major undertaking. Microsoft's designed a new approach to caring for your computer. It's called Windows Live OneCare, and it takes care of all of the security and maintenance issues. It also provides us with some serious convenience, which helps round out the whole package. Now, consumers need more than just antivirus software, and although such protection is clearly must-have, electronic assets like digital photos, music, and financial data also needs to be protected. We also need to make sure that we're safe from hackers, intrusion, and phishing. Plus, these days, people are putting a lot more miles on their PC. I mean, just think about all the files that are uploaded and downloaded from visiting internet sites and all the little applications that keep getting loaded on your computer. It leads to system clutter and performance degradation. Anybody who buys a PC, notice that about 6 months later, it's running slower. It's not their imagination. It is running slower. As well, in today's home, there are usually multiple PCs in use, all of which need the same level of security and maintenance. And with multi-PC homes comes wireless networks. They're mainstream now, and consumers need to deal with the additional complexity of things like printer sharing and network security. So, with all of that on our plate, let's take a look at how Windows Live OneCare handles these issues. Now, when you purchase Windows Live OneCare, you get a license to use it on 3 computers. You can buy it in a box in the store, or you can download it from the internet, and you get a 1-year license. So you install it on your first PC, and it becomes a hub PC, because when we install it on subsequent PCs, we can then maintain and manage those PCs from this one. And that's where the convenience starts to come in. We use the network to be able to manage all of the different computers on the internet, and it's like we're a big IT department in a huge company. We can maintain all of our computers from a single computer. That's what the convenience is all about. So if we take a look, I've got it installed now on 2 computers. This is the main screen, and here's my desktop PC, and it's telling my status is good on my desktop PC because it's nice and secure and everything's up to date. My notebook is here, and the status is only fair. It's not quite as good because I haven't set up all of its backup procedures. So you get instant information on the status of all of your PCs on the network from one window, so you don't have to go around to each computer and work on them individually. Let me click on my desktop PC, and we see here a summary of all the critical information regarding security, virus protection, how often I've had backups. All of that sort of information is encapsulated for me right here. Now let me take you into the settings themselves now. This is where we actually go in and we manage all the different facets of Windows Live OneCare. And if we take a look along the top, we see the tabs give us the major headings of the different areas that we can work with. Firewall, tune-up, backup, virus and spyware, and printer sharing. Those are the main headings of the areas that we want to deal with. So let's walk through them and take a look at some of the most important ones. Beginning with firewall. This protects us from outside intrusion, from people coming into our computer. It's of course important to have firewalls running on your computer. We have a firewall usually in our router, but sometimes we have notebook computers that we take out from behind the firewall. We travel with it. We go to an internet cafe or we go to another hotel. So having a software firewall up and running is very important, and this one is of course included. Now, running firewalls though can be a little bit of a challenge in today's hybrid home. By hybrid I mean we also have game consoles as well as computers living on our network, because our things like Xbox 360s now go out and play a lot of games over the internet, and tunneling those devices through the firewall can sometimes be a challenge. Anybody who's run up against it and had a headache knows how much of a challenge it can be. We've got configuration tools built in here that will help you solve any issues with making sure that your Xbox 360 or any other game console can play on the internet and still be safe and secure. Next up, we have the tune-up area. This removes all of that system clutter that we were talking about. When you go to and visit a website and you do something, files get downloaded and installed in your computers. When your system gets upgraded, a whole series of new files get downloaded in your computer, and some of those files remain within the computer for quite some time. This goes through and cleans it up. It'll clean up your hard drive so you don't have extra clutter on your hard drive, but it also cleans out the system itself, making sure that no extra code is floating around and being loaded into the operating system that doesn't need to be there. And a very important part of that, and you basically schedule when you want and how often you want to have it happen, and once a month is plenty often enough for this sort of a task. But you can also go and take a look at your startup settings. Startup settings are all the applications that load into memory when the computer first boots up. And a lot of applications kind of load a little pre-application in to the startup menu so that their application can boot faster a little bit later. And sometimes when you uninstall an application, it leaves the little pre-application loaded there in your memory. So you've got all sorts of stuff that you don't need in your system memory taking up space, slowing down the whole boot up process, and you don't even know it's there because you never actually see those applications running. In the Startup Manager here, you can choose exactly what gets loaded in at startup so that you can keep your system, again, running at maximum speed. You know, a solution like OneCare needs to be easy to manage, easy to use, and easy to employ. But most importantly, it needs to work. You can see that Microsoft has put a lot of power at your fingertips, and with OneCare, ease of use speaks for itself. Now, we're going to take a quick break, and when we return, we're going to continue our look at OneCare. So stick around. Blogs, podcasts, streaming video, you can find it all on our new website. Check out dottotech.com.